I opened the apartment with the spare key and found the tub running, her phone buzzing on the sink. Mara's name floated over 20 missed calls. The steam smelled like lavender. I turned the knob, pulled the plug, and saw an empty pill bottle. The bathroom was silent, cold. I wrapped her in a towel and carried her to the couch. The metronome from our childhood piano clicked in my head. I pressed my ear to her. Barely enough air fogged the mirror. The last normal day was the bridal fitting. I chose the ballroom. Mara hated chandeliers, but sponsors liked sparkle. She pinned my hem with trembling fingers while Mom rehearsed a toast. Mara smiled for photos, then deleted everyone she was in. She'd been fired from the clinic after reporting the director for reusing needles. He called her hysterical and leaked her therapy notes to the board. I told her to wait while I courted a partnership with his foundation. "We can win later," I said. "We need him for the gala." She handed me her badge. Mara asked to speak at the gala. I said donors preferred clean narratives, and that her voice shook. She texted back a thumbs up. Mom played divide and conquer. She called me the anchor and called Mara fragile china. When Mara refused a dinner with the director, Mom told me to keep her away from microphones. I did, telling security she was press and needed an escort. The night of the gala, Mara found me behind the stage with a folder of affidavits. "People signed," she said. "If you read them, they'll listen." I kissed her forehead and hid the folder in a tote. The director hugged me and whispered that family can be managed. During my speech, the lights glared so hard, I couldn't see the tables at all. I thanked the director. Applause fell like snow down my collar. Mara's chair was empty when the room stood for the check. Security said she left through the dock, walking fast, no coat. At midnight, she texted, "Doors open." The next morning, I let myself in and found the tub. I turned her face toward the window, as if the sun could sign a consent form. The paramedic asked about prescriptions. I handed over the bottle and said she'd had trouble sleeping since the board hearing. The label had my name. I'd given her half my refill, told her to take 2 for quiet. The paramedic wrote without looking up. Mom arrived with a casserole and advice for the obituary wording. She wanted "after a brave battle." I pictured the folder under sponsor chocolates. I went to the closet, pushed aside garment bags, and pulled down the tote. Pages rattled. Nurses, a courier, a janitor, told to bleach a red trash can and not ask. At the bottom, a photo of a girl with a bruise under tape appeared. The director's signature glowed in a caption. I carried the folder to precinct. The desk sergeant checked dates and called a detective. They asked if the witness could testify. I gave them Mara's address and the time of death. The detective studied the folder and said they'd notify next of kin. When I returned, the bathwater had drained. A ring around the tub looked like a horizon. I scrubbed until the porcelain squealed, and my phone lit with a call from the foundation asking about photos. I said I had new material. Then I set the metronome on the sink, wound it once, and let it count what remained.